Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome everyone. Philip, yo, I'm ending work in 30 minutes. Okay, okay, Philip, nice. You are welcome. We miss you. I miss you on the chat. CPI outcome in next 5 minutes, a bit more than five. Yo, welcome, Martowski. So, yesterday we sent some zones. Our our setup from last days from this week give a nice profit. That was this setup flying nice. Eight, yeah, that was the setup from Tuesday. Setup from Wednesday, right? Wait, yeah, Tuesday setup here, Wednesday setup here, and yesterday setup here. Uh, First zone failed. I'm uh, I'm do my analysis depends on the 1 hour trap candle, and the second zone was about the FIB and fixed volume range. I will show you it on the chart soon. Third zone failed, it didn't hold, but second zone was tapped and print candles above. We are close above this line, which is a break of structure here. So I believe we can push higher. But for now, we're waiting for the CPI data. Um, Also in Canadian, unemployment rate and employment change, it can be impactful for the gold also because it's gonna affect the USD CAD. So we playing XAU USD, it can be affected by the Canadian dollar also. So very volatility news coming out soon, inflation data. And what is interesting that CPI for the year mm, forecast now is 1% higher than last forecast and then last outcome. Look at the data here. Previous and forecast. That was the difference by 0.1 or 0.2%. Now we have 1% difference with forecast. It's gonna be crazy roller coaster here. We'll see soon. Yeah, with the break of structure, we can put the FIB break of structure here. Quick analysis and 1.5 minutes to go. Liquidity. Also liquidity here. But that one looking good to sweep and go up. Yeah, it's looking good. Let me put the fixed volume range. Okay, there is value area low. Maybe something like that. Have a point of control. Yeah, I need to see the outcome because now it's a guessing game. 30 seconds to go, and the yesterday analysis. Yeah, there is no time to break it down. We have 10 seconds. Let's go, guys. Are you ready? We're waiting. Gold is pushing. Woo! Come on. If you're holding that one, you are Gucci. Yeah, it can be also the only liquidity sweep to going down into the zone and continue upside. I believe if you are if you're holding the setup from morning zone from the London or even from yesterday or from Tuesday here or yesterday here, if you're holding it, you can just manage your idea. Manage idea is taking partial, going break even, put the stop loss into the profit, close whole trade, you know. Manage it as you want to. Yeah, if it's just going up, I will be happy because I don't need to click more button. Negative, negative, negative. Okay, higher than previous, but a bit lower than forecast. It's interesting. Inflation growing up. So gold react to the upside. Dollar looks like want to die. I believe we can do a bigger retracement by weekly candles just reject. They build a resistance on the top of the potential accumulation and drag it down. If dollar going down, if dollar still falling, gold fly so hard. I don't like that liquidity trend line here. Maybe after hit 5K, we're going to sweep it. You know, hit the 5K and there is a trend line. Maybe we're going to hit the 5K and sweep it. Okay, I need to check my voice because my headphones give me the notification. Okay, should be good. Should be good. We are back. Okay, so I don't like that trend line, as I said. Maybe we're going first for 5K, hit that zone, then bigger retracement to hit out all that liquidity inside, reaccumulate, and continue upside into the all-time highs area. It just only for the bigger picture. I don't know if it's going to do that. Now we are still expand to the upside. If you're holding the idea from this week, yeah, you should be good. There is no signal to back to the zone. We can delete it. Oh, okay. Yeah, as I said, if you're holding the every of the idea from this week, from Tuesday, from Wednesday, even from yesterday, and today's entry, if you're holding it, I recommend you to manage your idea. Manage idea is first full closed, second is going to break even, third is taking partial, so close maybe 20%, maybe 70%, close something, and let it run to the upside. Because it's Friday, and if she decide to do the pullback, maybe you don't want to hold it for the rest of the day because market can close around this zone. And for Monday, we're gonna play like that. But for now, gold is expanding, don't play out. What can I say more? Clean week, very clean week. Let me know if you trade something this week. Let me know if you catch some trades. Maybe you are in the drawdown. Maybe you are in the profit. Just let me know on the chat. Also put your question if you have some question. For today, we're gonna sit here till 3 p.m. At 4 p.m., more news, but lower impact. Yeah. If gold expand till 4 p.m., maybe 4 p.m. gives you the pullback. But OG setups, all OG setups are here and here on Trade Talk. What I'm calling here and what I'm calling here, that's the OG setups. Setup from today is for the guys who were late or miss this zone. That was his setup, but she's maybe going to push up. Big imbalance candle. Reaccumulate and go, or sweep the liquidity, hit the zone and go. Now that EMA can be a support from the imbalance. Richard, holding from 700, twice fish for today and lost. Yeah, first zone loss for today. That was said. Um, we do a nice bounce on Tokyo, and then going to the pre-London, and they printing 1 minute BOS here. Sweep this, going lower, give the 1 minute BOS here. That was looking good for the entry, but yeah, it's going down and then more down into second zone. And second zone entry was clean. With tiny stop loss, you can play it with tiny stop loss or put it below the zone and play mine stop loss minimum 100 pips. 1 to 4 for today. If you're not going out of this area, out of this EMAs, maybe we're going to sweep the liquidity and hit the zone from before the news. But it's Friday, and like I'm saying, if you're holding any setup from previous days, from this week, you can manage your idea, you can manage your setup, and be happy with profits at the end of the week. Ooh, come on. Yeah, we can delete it. I don't like to hunt the market when the move is already gone, like from our zones. When we have the zone and the move is already gone because it's from the second zone, it's yeah 400 pips, let's say, something like a 400 pips. When it's gone, I don't like to going to the 1 minute and looking where is my trade. Okay, I can go here. I not man. That's not the point. If you miss the OG zone, wait for the another OG zone, and another OG zone is here. If it expands, you should be happy because you're holding zones from here. I mean, you don't need to holding full lot size, your full position. You can close 80% and hold only 20% of your trade. So you have new zone, you close most of your position, and if it's just continue running without tap your zone, you are still with your 20% in. That's management, and it's very important. If you close your full position, maybe you become a bit greedy. Maybe you want to go in one more time, and you just scrolling, zooming in that 1 minute, and okay, green candle, can I join? You know, that's not the point. You can learn how to manage your position. It's very important to become a professional trader. And also, I recommend you to watch this video. I find it today on my main YouTube page. YouTube recommend me that video. I watch it, and that's pretty cool. Some facts about trading. Yeah, they can just feel the imbalance and move up. Depends on the lower time frame. On the lower time frame, they can feel the imbalance here on that big new candle and move up. Even if you try FIPS, because that's the low, higher low, because higher than this one, it's higher than previous, and there is higher high, higher than previous. Even if you try your FIPS for lower time frame, it's gonna be look like that. But I'm not a fan of putting my FIP on 1 minute chart. I'm usually doing it for the 1 hour and maybe minimum 50 minutes. Sometimes 5 minutes, but it's very rare. Only if we expanding hard and I'm not in the position. I'm sometimes using 5 minutes. Okay, so that's the idea if market pulls back. Also, I said the same here. If it's not continue upside and going to the deep, that's the two zones I'm going to observe. I'm going to looking for, because that was also possible to just continue and not stop that zone and just skip that zones and continue. That was also possible. And if you're playing maybe setup like this, that was the lower level from this week. Maybe if you're playing this setup and I'm sending another zone from the maybe from the top. Yeah, that was a bit late, but when you see something like that, when we are still around the top and I'm sending the zones lower, you can just manage your idea in that moment. You can put partial, you can close most of your trend of your trade. You can go break even and wait for the zone. If they continue, you are still in. if they back, you can add more. Same here. You can still holding that one, maybe with break even, or maybe you close 50% of your trade here, maybe more. When you close something, you can also go break even with the rest of the position. And what next? You are in the profit because you close something and you are still in the market. So if market continue expanding, your profits gonna grow. When market decide to go into the zone, you can add more. You can use in the zone, you can use that profit you closed. So let's say you open $100 here. Let's say 1 to 4. You were $400 in profit from 100 risk. Stop loss. Profit on your running position. You can close 50%. Close 50%, you are $200 profit secure. And now your risk is become from $100 to $50. Now your risk is $50. Your position is 200 because you secure 200. And then when market go to this level, you can use your $200 to go in, or you can just use another $100. If you lose, you are still $100 up. If that zone didn't hold, you are still $100 up. Manage the position is, for me, managing the position is even more important than some technicals things, because with good management, you can print money, and you can be with negative win rate, but still winning. So we have two zones. Now you have one for now. Today was were two zones today. For today, first zone failed, second zone hold. Now is only one zone. But I don't think so if we're going here. It's gonna be the OG zone, but I don't think so if we go there. Point of control is here. So So zone should be a bit big. Wait, what is the size of the zone? It's not that big. 100 pips is not that big. Yeah, I'm going to put it like that. I take the correct because of the volume profile. There is a valid area low, that blue line. There is a point of control, that red line. We have a 0.61 fib level, 0.78 fib level, and we have liquidity inside. So yeah, something like that. We need to wait for the price action. But as I'm said, managing your position is important because if you full close here and you wait for this zone, but market continue expanding with skip the zone, maybe you will be angry because you close your position too early. But if you close the partial and you let some smaller runners fly, then you will be still happy when markets skip your zone and decide to fly straight up. At least when market back to your entry, you can be also happy because you taking the partial here. So it's winning situation taking partial in that place. You can't be a loser now when you're taking a partial. Risk management is very important. We talk something about it today. I dedicate the next session for it at Tuesday. Maybe we can do also a vote and proposition by you guys. What do you want to see on this session? Like I got some feedback from Richard. He want to talk about the fib level. He hit me in the private message. So I do a session about fib levels. Maybe if you want to make a session about, I don't know, risk management, call me on the Discord here, tag my nickname. Hey Kat, can you do a session about the risk management or maybe about the fixed volume range? I can do it. Just let me know what you want to, because all of that is for you. So when I got some feedback, yeah, it's when I got some feedback, I know what to do. Fixed volume range. Yeah, no problem. So next session can be about the fixed volume range. After every session, mm, you can tell me what you want to, and also if you have some trade, if you are in the trade uh, during the session, maybe just like now, you can screenshot your chart. I was doing it with the guys before. The guys just screenshot their charts. Oh, like here. Guys just screenshot their charts, sending it here, tagging my nickname, and we break it down on the session, on the live. So if you are in the trade now, you can just Stream is working? Give me some feedback about the stream is working or not. I got some lags. It should work. Uh, so my guys just sending me their chart if they are in some trade or if got some analysis. They screenshot it, tag my nickname, sending it here, and I'm just analyzing on the live, and we talk with the chat about it. Something like that in general chat question. And we're just talking live about the setup. Maybe Polish session. Yeah, it will be at Monday. Liquidity. I message you in Discord. Okay. I need to go. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here, Artowski. See you again at Sunday. You are welcome at Sunday. Sunday rabbit hole. Me and the Chris. It's working. Yeah. Okay. So maybe one of you can send the chart now here, just for the test, you know. You can paste it, copy paste it here, tag my nickname, and I'm gonna analyze it live. So you get live feedback. What you do wrong, maybe what you do right, and things like that. Discord is for you. Don't be shy to talk in the Discord. Don't be shy to question about whatever you want. I recommend to set the question on the Discord more than private message, because maybe if you're asking for something and I'm answer you, the other guys can also take the advantage of it. Yeah, she can just continue and skip the zone. So if you're holding that lower position, yeah, you are Gucci. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for the Friday. It's yeah, and that's what I mean. The guys in the past, we're doing things like that. I'm gonna streaming live. The guys sending their chart, tagging my nickname in that section, and we're doing the live analysis. 50, 25. Yeah, you're playing the whole number here, right? TP on the top. Yeah, from the you're playing the whole number. You trust the psychological number from the zone. That was the Wednesday zone. Yeah, you trust the whole number. It's also a good strategy to playing whole number. I don't like to put my position depends only on the whole number, but if the whole number are in the zone, yeah, you can try it. Maybe you got more stop losses than if you're using entry model, because entry model is a good confirmation. But but yeah, it still can work. So okay, that's the zone. I recommend you to manage your position. I say that 100 times, so I don't want to repeat myself again. For the Monday, I'm gonna fix the schedule during the weekend. For the Monday, we start the session for Polish session for beginners from my country because I want to prepare them for streaming in English, like advanced stuff. I'm just gonna do a marathon about 10 session or something like that. So next 10 Mondays, you can see their Polish session for the beginners. It's gonna took me yeah about the 2 months, and then we back to our old schedule like this and streaming fully in English. Full streaming in English after that Monday marathon. I entered early and didn't wait for boys. Okay, okay. Many thanks. Appreciate you, Robert, Richard, for being here. So yeah, okay. If you trust yourself, if you are a bit risky, you can just play the zone without the confirmation. If you don't like to wait, or if you are impatient. Yeah, so it's Friday. Like I said, it can just continue upside. You can't be angry if she skipped the zone because OG zones were on the Discord here. If it skipped the zone, it is what it is. Yeah, we see again at Sunday. You know what you do. You know what to do with all that question before the stream, with all that screenshot during the stream, and any feedback. Leave the subscribe on the channel. Let us evolve. Bring your friend if you have that ones who want to learn that stuff, and have a great weekend. I'm gonna be on the Discord. If you have some question, just tag my nickname. I will monitor the price for the rest of the day. And if we get to the zone and print something, I will let you know. That's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for being here with me today and see you again at Sunday. Bye bye.